I got you back on speaker.
Hey guys, I am on a different link. I am so sorry. Barbara is going to go out and go grab the link. Barbara, go out and go find the link and share it. I'm going to have to wait a few minutes. Don, go in that chat and tell everybody to go into a new link in my channel. Hey guys, we had a little screw up, my fault. So I am on a different link than I was. So if some of you can go into that other link, the one that I had set up, that I just messed up, and let people know to come on over here. That way we can get some people over here. I'll give it just a few minutes. I totally screwed up the link today.
How do I find it, hun?
Don's got to find it too. Go out. I'll be right back. Let me go get him in.
Hang on.
Hang on a minute. I also didn't do this right here. 1 second, guys.
All right, we're in.
Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm like totally not prepared today. I'm so sorry, you guys. Let me get my mic on so you can hear me better. Can you guys hear me? Hey, Marianne and Linda. Hi, Denise. That was a total screw up. So everything that I had linked, I'm going to have to move over to this new broadcast. So all of my links right now, if you can't wait until the end of the broadcast, all of my links are in that other thumbnail, I guess you want to call it. So I will move them all over to this one as soon as I'm all finished. So I'm so sorry. I totally messed that up. I had my phone locked on the sideways thing and it wasn't working. I'm going to just wait a couple minutes. We're kind of going to do a little bit something different today as far as how I'm going to do this live. So this live is all from Rolio. Rolio is the one who has asked me to highlight a few of their products. We have amazing specials from them today that are only good through March 10th. So you may want to take your chance and grab some of his stuff while you're getting the extra discounts. So I'm just going to wait for a few people to hop on from the old chat into the new one. There's a time delay. Yeah, probably. Barbara, can you go into the other chat real quick and let everyone know? Tell her. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to get Barbara over in two places so she can let everyone know.
She's doing it now, hon. Okay,
I'm just going to go a couple minutes. While I am waiting for Barbara to do that and we can get everybody moved over to this one, quick thing about yesterday, where is it? Yesterday's video mentioned these bubble wands that AJ made me. I had a few comments. I just want to clarify before I start this live. I just want to clarify what's going on between me and AJ. AJ is a crafter just like you guys. He does not have a channel. He doesn't have a website. He doesn't have a Facebook group. He doesn't sell his products at all. He just makes his products. I don't know. Maybe he gives them away. So some people were saying, why am I profiting off of this person when I could just direct you guys directly to him? I can't do that, or I would have done that. I put links out for you guys all the time. I am not trying to profit off of anybody. In fact, it would be easier of my life if I could send you to him. I had to talk him into making me these. And I'm not going to tell you the reasons why. It's personal for him.
There's a horrible delay on the sound.
Sorry about the delay. I don't know what the deal is today, but maybe it's because I'm right next to Don. Either way, I did get him to make me some. The only way I can share them with you guys is through my eBay. I am getting way too many emails, too many comments, messages, text message, all these locations, how all of you want them. I had no idea so many of you would want them. So, they're going on eBay when I get them. I'm not going to have them for a couple more weeks. He's not finished with them yet. I've already told him today that I need more. So it takes him an hour to make every single one of them. So it's going to take time, and I know they're going to sell out fast. I'm not trying to profit off of him, you guys. I'm trying to get them to you, and eBay is my only source to do that, because if I was to answer every email, text message, try to take payments from a million other places, and then try to create all my own labels, it's impossible. I wouldn't even do it. There's no way I will do that. So they have to go on eBay. So all that being said, he doesn't sell to the public. I'm lucky to get them for you. And just follow the eBay store. Even if you don't care about anything else that I sell and you only want that item, I highly recommend you go into my eBay store, click the follow or whatever that is, and that'll notify you when I make a new listing. Just go into the listing, see what it is. You're not interested, pop out. It's no big deal. But I just wanted to clarify that I'm definitely not wanting to do it this way, but this is the only way I can do it because I love the thing. Neither one of us knew it was going to be so popular. He's very flattered that you all love it. So that's cool. He's also going to send me some of these little sticks that he made. They're very pretty. I just use it to scoop mica powders, sometimes mix with them because I'm afraid to mess the top up.
Try turning your mic off and see if somebody said it.
You don't want the mic on?
Well, it happened when you put your mic on, they're saying.
Let me turn it off and see what happens. Can you hear me? That should be off. Can you guys hear me still? There's probably still a delay, but I just need to know if you guys can hear me. That should be off. Can you guys hear me still?
Yeah.
Okay, turn that down so I don't hear myself. Okay, is it better without? It's better without?
Barbara, are you there? Is it better without the microphone on or with the microphone?
Okay. I'm just going to go without it then. I should be close enough to the camera. I'm not going to use it. I figured that would be better. It would keep the background noise out. Okay, we've got like 300 in. I hope everybody's in from the other link. Gosh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean for that to happen. I tried to pick it up, but they wouldn't let me pick it up. So what I'm going to do today, I'm doing two projects. I don't do UV resin for him. They don't sell UV resin, actually. I don't think they do. He's based in California, so he's a US-based company. I'm pretty sure the products come from China, though, just so a lot of people want to know if they're US products, but I'm pretty sure they're China-based, but the headquarters of Rolio is in California. Great company to work for. I've been working with him for a little while now. I think this is like the second live I've done for him, and I'm pretty sure we'll do more in the future, so it's pretty cool. I also have a special pre-recorded video for you about Rolio products specific to deep pour that's coming out on March 5th. I've already done the pre-recorded, and there's special things. You might want to watch that one for sure, because also special bundles and deals that he did for that day. So first things first, my normal discount code for Rolio is my name, Michelle, in all caps locks. It's the same for tonight. Same thing you're going to use on his website. The only thing is, he upped my discount from now until March 10th, 20%. So you're going to save 20% with my code. You got to use my code. Don't forget it. A lot of people forget it. Don't forget it. You're going to want that. It's 20% more. And he made a whole bunch of bundle deals on his website. Again, I'm going to move all those links over to this video when I'm finished. They're still in the old video. All of his bundles, and I'm going to go through them real quick. I'll be as quick as possible, but I want to also tell you what he's doing. And then we're going to start the project. So I will be talking for probably 5 or 10 minutes. So, and we do have 3 giveaways today. 3 separate things are going to be given away, so make sure you stay for those. But when he put the bundles together, he put certain things together, discounted the bundle, and he also said that you can also stack my discount code on top of the already discounted bundle and save another 20%. So I'm just going to go through these as quick as possible and tell you what he's got. He does ship to Canada, he says, but the discount code will not work for Canadians, but he said the shipping would be cheaper if you did it that way. So I don't know, that gets a little touchy. I'm not quite sure how that works with Canada, but you can ask them more details. The other thing he's giving, so I guess a while back, and they didn't get here in time, they're coming on Tuesday. He has a plethora of new glitters, like chunky glitter mixes, I guess. They never got in his store. He's wanting to give them away because they never put them in the store. Every single person that orders through March 10th, I guess, is going to get free chunky glitter. So just a random color. I wish I had them here. He forgot to overnight them, and they went regular mail, so they're not here in time. But you're going to get a free chunky glitter with every single order that you do through March 10th. So not only are you getting the bundle deals, you're getting my discount on top of it, 20% more, and free glitter with every order. Also, new products he wants me to mention coming out in 3 to 4 months. So check him out in 3 to 4 months if you are needing resin tape, silicone putty. He's putting new glitters and all different size glitters in his actual store. So he'll be selling glitter in 3 to 4 months. And they've updated their fluorescent mica powders, sets, and individual things. So the nice thing about Rolio is he sells lots of sets. I have a whole bunch here that I'm going to show you later. But he also sells everything in that set individual. So you know how we always buy these sets and then we run out of our favorite color? You don't have to worry about that with him. You can buy just your favorite colors with him, and a lot of them are in paste and mica powder. So it's very exciting that you can just buy what you want. Unless you really want the set, then there's sets. I'm going to go through a bunch of sets. He's also adding black iron oxide into his store. So look for those new products. They're coming out soon. I'm going to quickly go through the bundles.
Are the codes good on Amazon or just your website?
The codes are good on RolioPigments.com. So they are not good on Amazon. All the companies are different. I know it gets confusing. RolioPigments.com. If Barbara can write that down and put that in. Barbara's in here and she's putting my codes up and things like that. So have her put RolioPigments.com. Again, I will move all the links in later tonight.
Did you get that, Barbara?
Okay. The first bundle he put together is a deep pour bundle. So today and March 5th, we are concentrating on their new deep pour resin. So I've done a lot of deep pour projects, more than I've done in a long time. I've done so many so I can have unmolded ones for you. I've done them for March 5th, so that was real cool. I also have the making of these projects that I have done today on upcoming videos because I always change up the colors for lives than I do, so you can see them 2 different ways. So the first deep pour bundle is 1.5 gallons of deep pour, 24 original mica powder set in the jars, and 10 original pigment paste. The original price, I think, was $150. They discounted that to the $125, and then you can add my discount code onto it and get it for $100. The second thing he has, 2 gallons of deep pour, plus 24 mica powders, plus the 10 pigments. That sounds like it's the same price. He's got it on his website with my discount and everything involved down to $100. That's 2 gallons. I wonder if he knows they're both the same. But they are. Unless I made a mistake writing them down. So we've also got regular epoxy bundles. So we've got 5 regular epoxy. So if you don't want to mess with deep pour, you're not too sure about it, he's got epoxy, regular epoxy. I'm going to do some epoxy today too. 2 gallons of normal 1-to-1 regular epoxy plus 10 primary pigment paste was $150. He's got it marked down to $125. With my code, it's $100. 2 gallons of epoxy plus 24 mica powders was $150. He's got it down to $125. With my code is $100. Then he's got 32 ounces of epoxy plus 24 micas. It used to be $56. He's got it down to $50. With my code, you're talking $40 out the door. That's a deal, especially if you're starting. 16 ounce epoxy plus 24 micas used to be $49. It's now $43. With my code, it's $34.40. And then the last one, he's got 2 gallons of epoxy, was regularly $130, discounted to $116, down to $93 with my code. So I just wanted to go through all of that. we're going to be giving away 3 things today, 3 different times. I really didn't tell the guys or girls what time I was going to do it. I'm just going to say, okay, let's do it. The first thing we're giving away is the metallic set, which I'm going over all those colors today, plus 10 chameleon set. So that'll be 1 prize. Prize number 2 is a 51-ounce deep pour plus 24 mica powder set that comes in the sample bags, not the jars. And then the third giveaway is 1.5 gallon deep pour resin. So 3 giveaways. I hope you stay for them. And I think that's it. We've got about 400 in here almost. I'm going to switch you around and get started. Let me tie my hair back. I should have done that when I started, but I didn't. Okay, let me flip over, get on my table, and see what you see. Okay.
Is there any way to adjust the video and audio together or not?
No, it's just the delay. Okay, so hopefully you guys can hear me okay. I wanted to highlight his 24 mica powder set since he's bundling it so much. He didn't really ask me to do that, but I wanted to do that. So this is the 24 set that comes in the jars, and I picked 9 colors today.
What is it?
These are the jars. Of course, the ones that are missing are the ones that I'm doing. So these are the ones that I'm not doing. Some of the ones I've done, you've seen me 1,000 times use all these colors on my channel before. So you've seen them. So I picked some ones that I may not have used quite so much. And I put them here. And I want to show you them a couple different ways. So what I have done, and I've prepared ones to I haven't even unmolded them. I'm unmolding them.
Can Canadians participate in the giveaway?
I would say yes. He didn't say otherwise, so I would say Canadians can participate since he ships to Canada. So I'm going to say yeah. If you're in here, Rolio, and you don't agree with me, you better chime in now. So I'm going to start off with his regular epoxy, and then we're going to go over to the deep pour. So I've got the 1-to-1, let's see, 32 ounce. This is the 32 ounce pack. So I just want to show you what's in it before I get to all this. So in the package, you get 2 of these mixing cups, gloves in there. Here's some more gloves. And you got your A and your B. Oops. Your directions, of course. And you've got stir sticks. So that's your 32 ounce package here. Epoxy resin, epoxy hardener. Here's your handbook. All kinds of safety stuff. You know, the stuff that we never read. I don't need to read it because I've done it a million times. But if you're new to it, make sure you read the instructions. I also don't need this one open because I already have one open I want to use up before I start another one. So I'm going to just move that aside. What I want to show you with these colors, these are the deep pink. We're going to go in order. What I want to show you and show myself, because I have not done this, is I brushed them all onto this mold. So I brushed it on the surface, and I'm going to pour the color into that one. So when I unmold the ones I've already done, we could see it, because we all know these colors change in resin. A lot of colors change in resin. And we need to know that. And I've been really big lately. You probably haven't caught up to me yet, but I am now making tiny little butterflies every time I make a new color, and I'm gluing it to my color, because what I notice in the new Dianca Pours colors, some of them are not at all like the powder in the jar. So we need to know what they look like in the jar. So I have made little tiny butterflies for them all, and I glued them to the jar or package or whatever it is. So I would say get into that habit, because I think it's a great habit to get into. Because when you pick a color and you put it into resin, it's not the color that was in the jar. It may mess up, especially if it's a custom order. So these are the 9 that I picked. These are the order that I have them in. So I've already brushed them to save you that time. The first one is deep pink. The second one is Aurelian yellow. Then we got tiger orange. Here is the lilac. We've got robin's egg, turquoise, bleu de France, burgundy, gorgeous color, and gold. So all I'm going to do, I'm going to get all these dissolved in some alcohol. And then I'm just going to mix up. I only need about 4 ounces. I did 5 ounces the other day, so I do have some extras to unmold with you. But I think I only need about 4 ounces to do this little heart mold. It's just like little pocket hugs or whatever you want to call them. I'm just gonna get these all diluted, and then I'll mix up some resin. These are really simple to pour. And then I will unmold them with you so we could see the outcome. Outside resin, brushed onto resin, and inside the resin. So there's basically potential for 3 different colors here. And I do not recommend, if you're using regular mica powders like these, if they are not chameleon, if they're not intense, don't back them in black, you guys. It is not going to be pretty. They're not going to get vibrant with black behind them. If you use these to brush on your molds like this, I recommend backing it in the exact same color like I'm going to do to bring out the color. But we're going to see that in a few minutes.
Can you post codes again, Barbara?
So I'm going, the code is just my name today, just one code. It's Michelle. So keep that in mind. Let me move these out of the way. I don't have a lot of screen with you on this platform. So I don't want to take it all up with stuff I don't need. So I'm just going to do 1-to-1, 2 ounces of A and 2 ounces of B. A lot of people say to pour B first and then A, but I just pour whatever I grab first, really. 2 ounces and then 2 ounces. I'm going to mix it for 4 minutes. I'm not even going to bother debubbling it because it's really not a big deal. I don't think I need to take up your time for that today for this particular project. Nor am I going to do it for the deep pour project because I'm going to go ahead and put my deep pour project into the pressure pot after I shut the live down. So I'm not going to take up your time. 10 minutes. I just saved you 10 minutes. You should be happy. So we don't have to debubble anything. So I'm just going to mix this for 4 minutes. If you guys have any questions, put them in all cap locks so Don and Barbara can see them, and they'll ask me if somebody else can't answer. If you guys know the answers to people's questions, please chime in. That'd be awesome. I can't believe I messed up the live. I'm so sorry, you guys. I feel so bad. I'll switch it all out so you know what to see. If you want to come back and watch it, I'll switch out the front picture and all that so you know what you're on.
Can they order now or should they wait?
No, you can order right now, but just make sure you order before March 10th when he takes my discount code back to normal. I think my normal code is 15%. But he's got you up to 20, so you don't have to wait for anything unless you want to wait and see what these colors are to make sure you don't have to put 2 orders in. But I'm excited to see his glitters. I wish they were here on time. Again, you cannot buy the glitters. They are just a free gift. They want to get them out of stock because they never did post them for sale, so they're just giving them away. I got 2.5 minutes left. Just make sure your resin is really, really stirred, and then get something, and we're going to do the sides and the bottom. Put it in these little guys, and then we got some unmolding to do. So I took the leftovers that I had when I did this the first time, and I just kind of marbled them together in these pocket hugs as well. So we'll see what they look like. I'm not promising anything beautiful, put it that way. What is Resin Restore? Resin Restore is my own product. That's not from Rolio. That's in my eBay store, and that basically hides the scratches when you are sanding your pieces down. I'm just going to pop this back on high for a couple more minutes. What are... Hey, Laura. You're not late. I was on the wrong link, so it's my fault. Totally my fault. Half the people are probably still on the other link going, what happened to Michelle? She's not on. I'm trying to read your comments as I'm...
Oh,
What happened?
I lost all the comments. What happened?
Oh, just, there you go.
Ooh, I got scared.
Don's not too tech savvy. He gets scared when he hits buttons. Rolio, do you have a color that is close to John Deere green? Ooh, I think he has one in his pigments. In fact, this green, looking over there at the, wait until you see the end of this video.
Can I use the colors in UV or is it just for epoxy?
Well, you can use any color in UV resin. You just have to make sure it's not opaque where it can't shine through. So just make sure, you might have to do more than one layer. Just make sure it's not opaque. But any colorant, it doesn't have to be epoxy. Just be careful with the amount that you're using. And I've got 2 things I'm going to do in deep pour today. Both of them came out really nice. If you are a member of my channel, you've probably already seen the pictures, not knowing it was for today. So my channel members get to see my photos 2 weeks ahead of the video coming out. So you can do that if you want to be a channel member. That helps support us, keeps us going every day. Couple more seconds. I'm going to get this out and get all the extra off of my
Do you have a
panel.
video that goes over basic tools and products for a beginner?
For a beginner video, I have a video that goes over all the different kinds of resins. I also have an old video that goes over all the different kinds of things you can put in resin as well. So there's those 2, but I don't know if it's exactly what you're looking for. I'm just gonna scrape my sides and bottom. Again, I'm not bothering with the vacuum chamber, nothing. I'm just gonna split this 9 ways. And I do have a lot of his sets, so I would say don't order yet. Just wait until you see this live, just in case you fall in love with something else that I'm going to show you, because I pulled out every set that I have from him to show you what comes with it and all that good sort of stuff. But let's get this poured first. I'll show you the set second. We'll do a giveaway, and then we will do our deep pour. I was hoping not to keep you forever tonight. That's my goal anyway. I know everybody's busy. So let's just, I don't need much for these. I'm just going to try to do them evenly. I don't have a whole lot of molds to choose from that have a bunch of the same thing. You know what I mean? Where I can do it like this. But I wanted to show you guys as many colors as I can. And this one just happened to have 9 openings. All right, I'm just going to go back and split it. Put it somewhere, and then I'll just pour it into some extras or something. Because I know I didn't need 5. So we'll see how much 4 takes me. Let me get all that out. I have to say a thank you to Elisa. Elisa sent me a whole new package of these curved spatulas today. So Elisa, if you're in here, I got them today. Thank you so much. That was awesome of you. I love these things. Can never have enough of them. She saw my glittery one on the video the other day. So she wanted me to have a set just to ruin, which I am not going to do that.
Glitter? You got glitter on one of your things?
Yeah, I can't get it off. It's my glitter spatula, I call it. All right, you know what? I'm just going to mix it and pour it instead of mixing them all. So let me move these so you can see mixing and pouring. I wish my camera was, or my screen was bigger. And I wish those chat right there was not there. I wish it was in a different spot, but I can't change it. So, all right, this is the pink, deep pink. So right off the bat, you could see the color difference between the powder and in the resin. Let's just fill them up, and I'll put the rest. Ooh, look at that. It's almost perfect. I only have drips left. You know what I'm going to do with the drips? I'm going to put them in my giveaway mold. I don't even need to bother. I'm just going to put it to the side and start filling this up with all the extras. Okay. Next one is going to be the Aurelian Yellow. And I will show you side by side when we do the unmolding what the powder looks like compared to...
What mixer are you using?
Mixer? What mixer? Oh, I'm using the Let's Resin hand mixer. My favorite one of all time. I use it for everything. There's the yellow. I am going to dome these. Just so we don't have, well, we. I always say we. I don't know why I say we. It's not like you're helping me here. You help me by cheering me on, that's all. There's two. The next one is Tiger Orange. Trying to go in the same order that we're going to unmold. So I put them in the exact same spot.
Go glitter. Go glitter.
Can you tell Don doesn't have a headache today? He's back there singing. I don't know. Probably you can hear him because he doesn't have a headache today and he's singing.
Yeah, but I got jaw ache. It's all big and fat.
All right, there's the Tiger Orange. This might fill this thing up. You just never know. Okay, the next one I think was Lilac. Yep, Lilac. Beautiful color. It is so much lighter brushed onto the mold. You see that right there? Doesn't even look like lilac, does it? I'm anxious to see them all pulled out too. I was gonna demold them, but I didn't. I waited for you. All right, let's get this in here. Next one, Robin's Egg. Look at that gorgeous color. Perfect color as a robin's egg. Beautiful. Okay.
I heard another crafter say never put alcohol in your mica. Don't they know how what alcohol inks are made?
Yeah, I know. I've heard that too. Alcohol inks are alcohol. Same thing. Plus the alcohol dissipates. It evaporates. So no big deal. Turquoise. Look at that. This is the one I'm thinking for the John Deere question. Wait till you see this unmolded. I don't know. It got darker after it cured, put it that way. This one is super sparkly. Super duper sparkly. This might actually fill this up and I can't even do the giveaway on it. So you'll have to wait a few weeks for the giveaway for me to catch up with my videos with you guys. I will unmold it.
Are these the pastels?
No, they don't have pastels. Rolio does not have the pastels. These are their 24 original mica powders. That's what I'm doing tonight. Oh my gosh, you know what? It's going to fill it and then some. Two more. This is the burgundy. I think it's called burgundy. Yes.
Oh, I like that blue color.
Burgundy. This is Don's favorite color. On a car, put it that way. Every time he sees a car this color, I have to hear about it.
I'm going to paint you burgundy.
I mean, this is a pretty color, but... Oops, I just dripped into my gold stinker. The blue was Bleu de France.
Bleu de France.
All right, burgundy. And I don't think I'm going to be able to get that drip out of there without messing up the powder. Which, you know what? I can mess up the powder and just repowder it. Because you're going to see that definitely. Oh, look at that. It didn't even mess up the powder. Check that out. Okay, good. And then the gold. And this is going to top off that giveaway mold. How funny is that? And I can't even give it away today. Actually, I can give it away today. You know what I'm going to do?
What are you going to do?
I'm going to do a giveaway for this mold on top of the Rolio. And you're just going to have to not see it finished. And you're going to get what you get.
And not throw a fit.
And I will embellish it. I will show it on a video upcoming, of course. The one that I video tomorrow. But you will probably already have it in your hands. The winner will have it in their hands by the time they see the video go out. So that's cool. I'm going to do that. I'm going to just give it away.
What's that?
Then I don't have to set up the whole giveaway thing and all that. All right. Those are the colors. Let me get a lighter. I'm just going to pop bubbles. These aren't going to be the best. They might have some bubbles on the front because I didn't put them in the vacuum chamber, but that's okay. I don't care.
Someone wants to know how they send you Happy Mail.
If you go into my, sorry, I forget I don't have a microphone. If you want to send Happy Mail, if you go into my description box, not the one under this video until I switch it over. If you go all the way to the bottom of that box, it will tell you how to send it. Okay, that's it. Let me just spritz my hands real quick, and we're gonna demold. Wouldn't that be nice if we could do every video like that? Like, pour and demold, right? I just want to get this off my hands. Actually, I could take my gloves off. Let me take them off for a few minutes. I don't need to bother with that. I'm going to squish them over. So this is getting given away. These are going to get moved because I need room for my deep pour. Okay. Here is what we just did. Already done. So I'm going to open up the powder so we could see them. Look at that gorgeous color. Now remember, I painted it on the mold first. Look at that. And then I backed it in the color. So that's what it looks like painted on. That is stunning. And then here it looks like inside the resin. So that is the pink. And what I did already is I poured the little butterfly and I glued it onto my bottle. So that you could see when you open your drawer, however you keep them, that's how you should be picking your colors. I'm doing that from now on. So this one is the yellow. Let's keep that out. I'm going to put these on like those pocket hug cards that I have. Whoa. And just give them away. Here's the yellow painted on. Really pretty and backed in its own color. So it's not far off. It's really not far off at all. That's a really nice one.
Poison Cow wants to know what you said about the shell giveaway. She missed it.
Okay, the shell giveaway. I just made it up as I'm going. Here's the little butterfly that I did. I'm going to give it away tonight. The same way we give away the other stuff. You just won't know what it looks like or how it's embellished until you receive it. It will be on a video coming up, but that will be in 2 or 3 weeks. By the time you see it, you'll have it in your hands. This is the tiger orange. I'll go over it when I'm ready to give it away. Painted on, looks beautiful. It's not too far off at all. And here it is inside the resin. Really close. Really, really close. Their red one, which is called Scarlet, that is the red you guys see me use all the time when I want pure red for holidays and things. Scarlet, and I'll show that one to you when I'm done. Their red is perfect red. Here's the lilac. Look at that. So pretty.
I don't see where you're seeing it is.
And here is the back.
The tiger one is very pretty.
And then I'll show you what it looks like on the bottle with the butterfly. Whoop. So that's how I'm going to be choosing my colors right now. Here is the robin's egg.
See, I'm seeing it. Hers says
right here.
Orange is very pretty. I'm not seeing what you're seeing.
And there it is. Oh, is that pretty? I love this color. I've used it several times in the past. I don't remember what on. Gosh, I wish I remembered stuff, but I don't. And then here it is mixed in the resin. Really close. Really close. Just a tad bit darker than it is in the bottle. So there's the robin's egg. This is the green one I was talking about. Whoever was talking about the John Deere. I also know their pigment paste might be good. So this is the turquoise. They calling it turquoise. And look how different this is going to be. So this is it painted on almost exactly like it is in the bottle. But that was it in the resin. If that's not John Deere, I don't know. It might be a little greener, but it's close. And it's called turquoise. It's 2 totally different things. So when you're getting a bottle of mica, you might have 2 or 3 different colors in here depending on what you back it with. If you backed it with white, I bet it would be lighter. Totally depends on what you're doing with it. Here is the Bleu de France that Don liked. Full of sparkle. This thing is like full of sparkle. There it is. And then here it is in the resin. Darker, a lot darker. Really nice. Really pretty. Do you guys ever make these? And if you do you decorate them? if you do, what do you do with them? I was trying to rack my brain on what I can do with these, and I don't know, because I hardly ever make them. Or do you just put them on the card like that? I don't know. Here's the burgundy. Oh, look at that color. I don't hear Mr. Glitz yelling he likes it.
What?
This color. Look at that. It's a lot darker in the resin. It's gorgeous.
I'm too busy getting
Beautiful. And one more, and then we'll do the extras ones. This one is just called gold. This is one of the metallics. This is going to look really nice painted on the mold. Look at that. I love his metallics. And this comes in the, he also has a coppery one. I'll show you the other colors. But it's a little darker, a lot darker in the resin than it is out of the resin. But painted on, it's gorgeous. Really pretty. Those are them. And then, oops, I almost grabbed the ones I just poured. These are all the extras. I don't know what colors what. Oh, check that out. That's so cool.
What?
Look at that.
Look at what?
It does have some micro bubbles in there because I didn't vacuum chamber this batch either, but it's really cool. I like that. That was the yellow. I think I went in order. The pink and the yellow, maybe a little bit of orange. This was the orange and turquoise, I think. I don't know. That looks cool. I was just... Oh, check that one out. Oh my god, I love that. These are going to be super cool on those pocket hug cards. Ooh, that's the gold and the burgundy. That looks really nice. We got two more. Ooh, look at that one. That's the lilac and the robin's egg.
Ask Rose Heck which one she likes, because then I'm going to take it.
Oh, that's not nice. That is so pretty. I got a couple pieces of glitter in there, but that's all right. It's my signature. Ooh, look at that one. That was just a little bit of everything that I dripped in there after I was done filling them all up. That is so cool. I love them. I like these better. I mean, I like those too, but these are super cool.
What resin are you using? I'm
using the Rolio epoxy. So they have regular epoxy, they have deep pour epoxy, they have all kinds of things. You got to go on their website and check it out. Let me show you the red I was talking about. Where did I set that kit? Here it is. I might as well put these back. So this is the red. You could buy all by itself. You don't have to buy the kit. Scarlet is its name. And this is real red, especially Christmas and Valentine's Day. Everybody's looking for that red. This is the red you're going to want. I use it every time I need real red now. I had a really hard time finding a red. I have tons of them in my drawer. Now that I have the Rolio one, that's the one that I go to. We've got French Rose, which is a pink. I try to keep them in color order, the pinks. The other metallic-y one in here was the copper. And this one is really pretty. I use this a lot, pearl white. But if you want your mica powders more sparkling, put some of this into your color, and then you'll have.
Does the Rolio resin have a strong odor?
I don't smell anything. Do you smell anything?
I don't.
In fact, my air purifier's on right now on auto, and it's on green, so it didn't even pick up any VOCs. No, I don't smell. I'm not sensitive to this. I'm not the best person to ask that question. I am not sensitive to smell. I know some people are, but I'm not one of them, so not much bothers me. So those are the reds, and then you got your yellow and your orange. Then you've got your parakeet green is the green that comes in this set. I don't have all of these open because I have duplicates of them in my drawer, so I don't want to open everything. You have your greens, and then these kind of fall in the green category. Then you got some blues, a lot of different color blues. Persian green, that's called. That's the blue we did today. A lot of blues to choose from. Everybody loves their blues. You've got two purples.
Always use PPE.
You've got a deeper purple, Purple Heart it's called. It's gorgeous. I've used that before, the lilac. Here's the other metallic one. And then you've got this one. And that is the 24 set. So this is the 24 set that is going in all those bundles I was talking about earlier. If you missed the beginning of this live, go back to that beginning when this is over, and you can listen to all those bundles that he is offering and stack my code to get a stacked discount. So everything's already discounted, and then my code stacked on top of that gives you 20% off if you order by March 10th. So a couple of the other things I want to show you before we do the first giveaway are some of the sets that I currently have from him. I don't have them all, but I have a lot of them. So let me show you what I have. This one is Autumn Hues. And one other set that we're going to do for the deep pour I'll show you later. So these are all the autumn colors. Some of them are duplicates. Is this scarlet in here? Yeah, you got scarlet in this one. Celeste blue. This one looks like, oh, this is the Persian green. You've got the, I think, tiger orange. Yep, same tiger orange in there. You've got turmeric gold. So you've got a metallic. You've got your yellow. Same yellow I just used. Canary yellow, black and white, of course. So these are beautiful for your autumn stuff. That's one of the sets. Again, you don't have to buy sets. You can just buy one thing. This is something I've had for a while. This was actually gifted to me. He didn't send it to me, and he doesn't even know I'm talking about it, but I do love them. These are their pearlescent colors. These are the liquid pigments. You do need quite a bit. It does settle at the bottom, so make sure you shake them really well. But you do have to drop in a lot because they are pearlescent and lighter colored. But this kit has 24 colors, all pearlescent. So those are really cool. I use those every once in a while. These are the, I think, the neon. This is the neon set. So I don't think this is the green you're looking for, but the one in the other set. So these are his neon colors. Really pretty. And then this is the pigment set that's going in the bundle. These are his original set. These are 10 color primary colors. This could be the green that you're looking for John Deere. Not sure. It's called Parakeet Green. If you just want to buy the color, look for Parakeet Green. I think that's the closest you're going to get. This is the scarlet in a pigment paste. Of course, you got gray, your black, and your white. Couple purples, yellow, pinks, and orange. And then we've got this set here. And these are all your dark color. These are pigment paste as well. These are great for fall. So these are gorgeous colors. Is this the burgundy? Yep, this is the burgundy in a pigment paste. This is gorgeous. I use this a lot. This is one of his new colors. This is one of his new colors, and this is one of his new colors that came out last fall. Dark honey, hunter green, and the burgundy new. The blue's gorgeous. Of course, I love browns. You got your black and your gray. Here's a deeper blue. So that's your dark set.
Rolio said we currently are out of pearlescent liquid pigments.
Oh, that stinks. Sorry, Rolio. I should have ran that by you. They're currently out of the pearlescent, so I shouldn't have showed you. This one's a cool one to get. 72 color sample set mica powders. I think this is every color that they have in these bags, which are already pretty large. I mean, you guys...
Are there any... Do they have any glow-in-the-dark ones, Rolio?
Glow-in-the-dark. I don't have any, but I don't know the answers to that. That's a good question. I don't have any, if they do. So let's quickly go through these. This is the 72. So I don't know. I would say grab yourself a 72 as you like them. Order them by the jar. If you don't like to get like all these other things that are come in a set, get what you want. Because look at all these. We'll go through them.
Are the pigment paste shimmery?
The pigment pastes are not shimmery, no. Pigment pastes are normally not shimmery. You can always add shimmer to them if you want to, but pigment pastes are... These ones are not, anyway. Sometimes they are, but not these ones. You've got green. Here's a gold. I'm going to go through really quickly. Just scanning through them so you could see, but I'm pretty sure this is every color that they have. Ooh, that one's really pretty. Nude peach.
What is it?
Nude peach. Silver ash.
I'm blushing.
That's really pretty. Oh, look at that one. I love that one. Cantaloupe orange. I gotta pull some of these out because some of these I've never used before. I'm gonna keep these out and I'm gonna do videos on these. That one, the nude peach. If you guys see one that you like, tell me in the comments and I'll throw it aside and we'll do a video. You got a couple pinks, sweet rose and blush. Of course, you got tons of blues to choose from. Lemon cream, that's really pretty. Twilight silver, canary yellow, another pink. Astral white, that's shimmery. Deep pink, celeste blue, that's really nice. This is the same blue we just poured, Bleu de France. Brownie and Mud Pie Brown, I use those all the time on my channel. Tuscan Sun. Here's your wheat. A lot of people were looking for wheat. Here's your wheat gold. Gorgeous. Because the wheat that I use all the time is no longer available. So that's a good option for you. Here's caramel, terracita, Arabic blue. That one's pretty. Lavender scent. Love that one. Electric blue. Olive gold. Fiery rust. Green walnut. Maya blue. Pepitas green.
Can the mica powders and pigment paste be put in clear nail polish instead of just brushing dry powder on?
Be put in clear nail polish?
That's what it says.
I don't know what you mean by be putting in clear nail polish.
It's Sandy 4597.
Can you restate that question, Sandy? Robin's egg, crocus iris, purple lovers. These are gorgeous. This is that turquoise we just did. Here's a couple pinks. More blues. Blue heart. I've done most of these in prior videos. Purple heart, I've done that a bunch. Purple flame is really, really shimmery.
Yeah.
Double peony.
Do pastes have the same shimmer that mica does?
No, pastes do not have the same shimmer. Mica is the one with the shimmer. That's just a natural thing. Pastes do not. Not these pastes anyway. Some pastes do, but not these. Here's the scarlet. Graphite black. Here's the burgundy. Fir buds green. Lilac. We just poured that one. Noble white.
Is Rolio's epoxy food safe?
No. What Rolio has told me in the past... ooh, that's pretty. Ooh, we got to try that one. Rolio has told me that all epoxies are, correct me if I'm wrong, Rolio, food contact safe. He says all epoxies are food contact safe, where you could put maybe, I don't know, potato chips or something that's not wet or hot onto epoxy. Now, when you're talking food grade, where you're get wet foods, hot foods, things like that, these are not... food safe that way, no. Ice crystals, California poppy, and pearl white. So those are the 72. I just wanted to go through them really quickly with you. Now, I think before I pull out the next project, we're gonna do the giveaway. I'm gonna put
Got
these.
a question.
Okay, put these aside.
Sandy says, I use the powders on my nails like you did on your video.
Okay.
If I put it in clear nail polish, would it make the color to use like regular polish?
Oh, I don't know, Sandy. I've never put a color inside clear nail polish. I just rub it onto my nails to get my colors. I don't know the answer to that. I don't know if it would cure, to be honest with you. If it's got to be gel, for
How
one.
many come in a box that you're showing? 72?
72 in that box, or the 24. They also have smaller kits. I think they have a 12 kit, maybe? I'm not quite sure. But his website will tell you all of that. But the 24 pack, this is the one. This one, if you're talking about the bundles he's talking about, these are the ones that go with the bundle. So the 24 pack in the jar. One of the bundle has 24 in the bag, but most of them are the jar. And then if it comes with the mica and the pigment and the epoxy, this is the pigment paste set that comes in the bundle. So very exciting. Lots of colors to choose from. And then you can mix your colors. You don't have to just use them out of a bottle. You got so many colors sitting right here by mixing them together that you can make a whole bunch of different things. Okay, so if you're new to my channel and you've never done a giveaway, I'm going to get a new pair of gloves on. The first giveaway I'm going to do is, well, you know what? Let me show you what I'm going to give away, since I have not done this one yet. This is the set we're going to focus on for the deep pour project. This is his metallic set. These colors are gorgeous. And what's different about his metallic set that nobody else that I know of has is this one right here. It's called Baroque Mauve. It's a purpley metallic, and you're going to see what it looks like cured. I've already got it ready for you. Just like I did the hearts, I've got these all finished. This one comes with all of these. This is the metallic set.
Yeah, I did, but she's doing something.
Baroque Mauve, Moroccan Rust, Golden Olive, and they look like this when you brush them onto your mold. They look like this in the bottle. Now, when you put them in resin, which I will show you as well, they do not look like that. Viridian, we've got Gold Slip, we have Luster Agent, but that's like silver. It's not like metallic-y silver, like you know how the floating silvers are? It's not quite like that, but you're going to see this one unmolded as well. And Russet is a really kind of little bit less coppery, but beautiful as well. So the first giveaway we're going to do as soon as Don gets back is the metallic set. And he's also got a 10 chameleon set. Now, I don't have that set, so I have never seen that one. So I'm not exactly sure what comes in there. So I will have to ask him to get me one of those sets because I don't know what's in there.
I'm right here.
Okay, so what we do on my giveaways is everybody who is in live chat that wants to enter, I'm going to say US and Canada since he ships to Canada. All you have to do when I say go, not yet, is type the word prize into this chat right here. Type the word prize. When Don decides he's going to type the word winner into the chat, he's just going to randomly type winner. Whoever says prize right below Don's winner is going to win the metallic and the chameleon powder set. We're going to do that one first. And then we've got deep pours to give away later. So everybody start typing prize. You can go. In 15, 30, 45 seconds, Don is going to let me know who the winner is. And then I'm going to take a screenshot of his phone so there's no mistaking who the winner is while I get everything ready for the next pour. So we're going to do an owl.
All right.
And a seal. When you have it on the screen, let me know.
Here we go.
Oh gosh, he's done already.
That was 30 seconds.
Okay, so let me see the winner. Okay. This is the winner. Julia Martin. Right here underneath Don. You have won the metallic and the chameleon set. Julia Martin-S4B. Here's your phone. Congratulations. So what you can do is email me. Let me get you my email because they didn't tell me how they wanted it. So go ahead and email me, glitznglittermichelle@gmail.com. You could also find it in the description box, again, later when I transfer description boxes. Email me your name, your address, the prize you won, and I will make sure Rolio gets it tonight. So that's my email. Okay, let me grab a new pair of gloves, and we're going to demonstrate, hang on a minute, the deep pour. So I'm going to do, I did 2 already. I'm going to show you what I did to get them, but...
You could tell them to stop the prize.
Oh, you could stop the prize now. We already gave it away, guys. I know there's a delay, but maybe not that long. All right, you got 2 more chances to win a prize tonight. I'll show you what's in the box. Again, he has all different size deep pours and all different size epoxies to choose from. It just depends on how much you want to pour. I'm on the very last project with the 2 videos I have done. This is the very last one I will be pouring with deep pour because I will be running out tonight. This takes 10. This is the owl mold from Into Resin. This is the seal mold that actually Barbara, my moderator's son, bought for me not too long ago. So I didn't have a whole lot of deep pour molds, but these 2 definitely were. So I already done them in 2 colors that I'll show you on the demold, and I'm not going to do them in the same colors. So this one, I asked Barbara, what color should I make the seal this time? And she said the purple. So we're going to do the Baroque Mauve. So again, in like 2 or 3 weeks, when you guys catch up to my real life, I will do the unmolding and the finishing of this one, but you're going to see the one that I already have done in a different color. I just want to give some variety between videos. So I'm just taking a fluffy brush and I'm just brushing this on because these look the best brushed onto your mold. You don't have to, but I do love it brushed on. If you could see that shimmer. Just kind of, you don't need much at all. I always tend to overdo it. It's all in his head. I need to get it up here. And these don't take too long. I didn't want to pre-brush them just because I didn't know who's new, who's not new, who has never done it before. So I like to give a little bit of instruction as fast as I humanly can. Because I know that lives do take longer than pre-recorded because I can't cut out all the fluff. Now on this particular mold, I was looking at it and looking at it. You have to paint this step up here. I think it's because he's sitting up on his his legs, and without painting it, he would be lopsided and not sit up. So if you get this mold, you do have to include that lip into your pour.
Can you put that seal mode in your link?
Yeah, the seal mold is there. I will transfer the links over tonight as soon, like literally when I turn it off. That's the first thing I'm going to do is get all my links moved over for you guys because everything is in there. It's in there. You just have to flip over to the other thumbnail, but I don't want you to have to do that. So I didn't have my phone turned the right way, so I had to shut the live down and go back out and go back in, and I don't know how my phone got locked, but it did, so I had to unlock it, and then it wouldn't let me back in, so I had to go into a new link. So, you know, these things happen. All right. Oh, I'm trying to hurry, but I also don't want to mess up the final piece, so bear with me. You want to get every inch brushed on. Now I am going to pour this into my resin as well, because if you miss a spot,
How
then
deep is considered a deep pour?
normally it's 2 to 4 inches. I'd have to look on here and see if he says in his instructions. I know this is deeper than 2 to... No, maybe not. This isn't deeper than 2 to 4. Normal deep pours are 2 to 4 inches. I have done deeper, but it cures very slow. Although his is nice. Normal deep pours cure in 3 days, 72 hours. His cures in 48 hours. I'll show you the box here in a minute. 48 hours. And I put this in my pressure pot when I was pre-doing them. And they were cured in the pressure pot faster because it's sealed into a metal chamber heating up. And they were demoldable in 12 hours without using a heat mat. But not everybody has that, so 70...
Can they enter the
48 hours.
The thing if they live in Australia?
I don't think so. If I'm wrong and Rolio is watching, then correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know if they ship to Australia. Let's just wait. Hopefully there's an answer before we do it. I think I got it. It's so hard because there's like a glare on...
Somebody said, Rolio said Canada, U.S. and Canada only, but I don't know that.
U.S. and Canada only, it sounds
that's from
like.
Veronica, so.
Oh. So you have to look at it from an angle because the glare off of it looks like it's not painted, but it actually is. So that's that one. I did it in a different color for the reveal.
Can you put deep pour on a heat mat or not?
I don't recommend deep pour on a heat mat, you guys, because it's not created... It's created to cure slowly, so it doesn't flash cure. And if you're adding heat, I know some people do it. I don't recommend it. If you're adding heat to something that shouldn't be adding heat to, it could flash cure on you, so I don't recommend it.
Rolio says only U.S. and Canada.
Okay, only U.S. and Canada, guys. For this one, I am going to do... Which one do I want to do today? I'm going to do golden olive. I looked up owls the other day, and man, do they come in a lot of different colors. They come in tons of different colors. And again, I did not do this color for the other one, so you'll get to see, if you come back and watch the video later, you'll see this one demolded another day, but ooh, that is a gorgeous, gorgeous color on that mold. Can you see that in there? I got a lot in his head. And this one, I do have to like squish it out because the feathers are so intricate. I want to get it in all the feathers. And the deep pour resin actually pulled all of this mica powder out on the demold of the one I'm going to show you here in a few minutes. Whoops. So there was nothing left. Even in all those little crevices, it got it all out for me, so I didn't have to clean anything after the fact. Let me just brush this as fast as I can. Gosh, I didn't need that much. This stuff goes so far. And then after you demold something like this, then you can embellish it with other colors. I used paints to add another dimension to him.
What's that little can that you clean the brushes out called?
Oh, it's called a switching sponge. You could use a paper towel too if you don't want a switching sponge, but it does hold all that powder in there, and you can empty it when it gets too much in there. I've got so much in here, but it's all in the wrong spot.
Does Puerto Rico count?
I don't know. You'll have to ask that in the chat, because I guess they're in the chat, guys. I got so many people from all over the world, which is so cool. If you ask me, I think it's really cool. It must be really late over there or early in the morning. Not Puerto Rico, but...
Text me that question real quick, because I can't understand it.
Let me see.
Yeah,
see,
text it to me.
all these little feathers don't all have... But that's why I put the color into my resin for that purpose. Because if I didn't get it into the feathers, it's going to fill it in, and actually that would look better. I'm just going to get it all out. See all that extra powder? That would just float in your resin. So if I don't have it spot, you're not really going to notice because it's going to be taken up. So that one was the golden olive and the Baroque mauve. I'm going to do those inside my resin. Let me get this off. Not pretty to look at.
Should I use a deep pour epoxy for a Lazy Susan?
A Lazy Susan?
If you're pouring a Lazy Susan?
When I think of Lazy Susan, I'm thinking of top coating only. Correct me if I'm wrong, but are you just top coating it? I've never seen a Lazy Susan mold, I guess put it that way, so I'm not quite sure how deep that would be. Okay. Deep pour is always 2 to 1, usually almost always 2 to 1. 2 parts of one part to the other. So this is the 51 ounce kit. It comes with your pumps. If you have a hard time with your hands, you got pumps here, which I don't use because I use too much at a time to be worrying about pumping it. And here's your A and your B. So you get 2 parts of A to 1 part of B. And I need exactly, which is amazing, 21 ounces.
I live in Arizona and the temperatures are 90s already. Will the deep pour flash cure if I set it out to dry with no AC?
90 degrees? What you could do if you're worried about it? Mary at Resin Me Up, she just told me a little secret she uses when she doesn't want something to cure too fast, and I never thought about it. She puts 2 little tiny fans from like the $5 store or whatever, and she blows fans on her projects to keep it from flash curing if you're worried about it. So that's something you can do. I don't know. I always pour resin in 76 degrees all year round in my house. So I don't have any experience. I don't think I'd be pouring it in 90 degrees. It's kind of hot, but I don't know. Do a small piece and see what happens. But I would say go buy you a couple cheap little fans and blow them on there. So 2 parts of A to 1 part of B, and I need 7 ounces of B, 14 ounces of A. So do it in calculations that are easy for you to figure out.
Does Rolio make a 4-hour fast cure?
Good question. I don't have it if they do. Rolio, do you make
Rolio
4-hour
says
fast cure?
We not currently do a 4-hour fast cure. Boy, they're on top of it.
Awesome. Thank you. They do not currently do a 4-hour fast cure, but maybe think about that and think about food safe, you guys. Okay, so I want 7. Now I need 14, which is going to bring me to 21. I only have a tiny little bit left in this bottle because I used it on the ones I've already made. And then we're going to mix it the exact same way, 4 minutes. And hopefully, gosh, I hope I have enough. I'm pretty sure I have exactly enough to do these projects 2 times. Because I know I'm emptying these bottles, and I was worried about it earlier because I used so much on the March 5th video. I was like, oh my gosh, I did a huge project. So come back on March 5th. I did a really huge deep pour on that day. It was so much fun, and I want to do it again. All right, let's do 4 minutes. I have my...
I don't know why everybody's still typing prize.
My mixer head. Well, I think people can go back to the beginning and start watching without being caught up to us, so they may be at the point of the giveaway. Let's see, I need 2 cups. I'll use this for 1 for 1. This thing runs in 40-second intervals, so I do it 6 times. So let me just set that here. In the meantime, I'm going to do my powders and get them dissolved in alcohol. And we're going to fill it with the same color. Like I said, it's just to make sure if I miss the spot, you're barely going to see it.
What is the working time for the deep pour?
Hours and hours and hours and hours. You have several hours of working with. You will never run out of time, put it that way. That's one good thing about deep pour. You're not on a time limit. In fact, so long, I have things in my pressure pot right now that I put in there around 2:30 this afternoon. And I will be taking them out, I don't know, maybe around 9 o'clock tonight. So these are going to sit on my table that long, being watery, until I can get them into the pressure pot to take the bubbles out. So you have a ton of time. I mean, it cures in 2 days, so that tells you something. I'm just going to dissolve my powder here. I don't know if that was 2 or 3 times I hit it. I don't really want to stir it because then I'll get my stick all messed up. So, and then basically all we do is pour it in there. So while we're doing this, let's do the second giveaway. Let's do the giveaway for the 51 ounce. So, are you ready, hun?
Not yet, I'm getting there. Hang on.
Okay, in a couple minutes, if you're just joining us and you want to win the 51 ounce set that comes with, I wrote it down here, 51 ounce deep pour plus the 24 mica set in the bags. That's the second giveaway.
All right, I'm ready.
Okay, everybody who wants to win, start typing prize, and I will let you know who the winner is, since we have a couple of minutes doing this. You're still going to want to do your sides and your bottom. It's really watery. It's very easy to work with, but you still have to make sure it's mixed properly. And then I don't have a whole lot. I'm not going to keep you too long. Oh, I guess I am keeping you long. All right, you can. Okay, everyone, stop. Don's got it. Give me just a second to get it over to you.
Here we go.
Let me keep mixing this. Okay, the winner is right here. McMullen Maureen, right there. You've won the 51 ounce and the mica powder set. McMullen Maureen, congratulations. Have fun with that. Here's my email address. Take a screenshot. glitznglittermichelle@gmail.com. Give me your name, your address, and which prize you won. Keep these, hon, so I know who won. And I will get that over to Rolio. That way they can get that sent out probably on Monday, hopefully. A couple more times we'll go around because I lost count. I'm not quite sure where I'm at here. Yeah, last time I poured these, they sat on my table for many, many, many hours. I came back in to check them to see how squishy they were. They were still watery, so you have so much time to work with it. And what that does is release, it cures very slow, it heats up very slow, but it's releasing the bubbles that entire time. Like, I really don't have to use a pressure pot for this, but the intricacy of this owl, I want to make sure that I don't have any air pockets stuck in there. But like that seal doesn't need a pressure pot at all. It's just a smooth, pretty smooth surface. And he's super cute. Wait till you see him. I will show you, once I get these poured, I will show you what all these colors look like painted onto the mold and then mixed in the resin. So I will go over all that.
How long does shipping usually take?
Well, I'm pretty sure just normal, whatever the post office is doing. Because he's fairly quick at getting them out, so I'm sure he'll get them out Monday or Tuesday. I would say hopefully by the end of next week you should get them.
Does Rolio make molds?
No, they don't make molds. I wish they did. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with that. Now what I do is I just take my fingers. I know you can't see it, but I'm just getting the resin off all of my paddles here. So I don't, and I clean my paddles immediately with paper towels and with alcohol next. Let me just do that.
If you don't have a pressure pot for intricate molds, would deep pour work with less bubbles than regular epoxy?
So if you don't have a pressure pot, the question is, would deep pour work? Oh yeah, you can use less. What I don't recommend is using deep pour in like thin molds, because you're not going to get that chemical reaction that you need in deeper molds. So, but it doesn't have to be 2 to 4 inches. It's going to take a lot longer to cure. But I wouldn't recommend doing it in thin molds. Just do it in even your character molds. That would work. You just got to wait an extra time. All right, that should be good. And with all the hours it sits here, all those little bubbles would come to the surface.
Rolio says they try to ship next day for almost all orders.
Okay, they try to ship next day for all orders, guys. That's awesome. We're at 21 and I need 10 left. I need 11 for that one. Okay, we need 10 in this one. Hopefully I don't overpour, which I guess it really wouldn't matter because you're not going to see that color anyway. 14. I need 11 left. There's 11 left right here. That's going to go in here. Look at that purple color. You purple lovers out there are going to love that one. Look at that. Stunning. I've never met a mica I didn't like, put it that way. Every mica has its purpose. Every mica has a reason, to a mold that it wants to be in. And we all have our favorite colors. Let me wipe my table here. I got some resin going on. I don't want to. Okay, let's just stir this up. See how dark it gets darker. It's not so metallic-y in the resin as it is on the mold. All right, and this is the owl. And what I did before, even though I probably don't need to do that, but I like to do it on most of my molds, is just especially...
What's the name of that purple?
Baroque Mauve.
It's what?
Baroque Mauve. There's really nowhere for bubbles to hide in this one, but it's those feathers that are very intricate. Ooh, I'm going to need a little bit more. I probably separated it. Oh no, it's perfect. Look at that. 10 ounces exact. Exact. Now I got to get it over to the pressure pot without spilling.
Can you buy the purple just by itself, or do you have to get it in a kit?
Well, that's a good question. I don't think you need a kit, but since Rolio's in here, Rolio, can we get the purple by itself? Because I know it's part of the metallics, but I don't, that's the only one I don't know if you can get it alone. I hope you can get it alone. That would be cool. Actually, I have a little tiny bit left, but I'm going to hold off until I do get it over there. So if he answers, then let us know so everybody knows. Let me move this. And I'm just going to zap the bubbles that did come to the surface. We'll get the purple in, and then I'm going to show you all of the colors brushed on and mixed in. Then we'll do the reveal, and then we'll give away the last thing. I almost get you out of here. I thought it was going to be quicker, but I guess I'm not quick.
Rolio says stay on for 6 hours.
Stay on for 6 hours?
No, I didn't say that.
No, I don't think so. All right, look at that beautiful purple.
I know she would.
Let's fill them up. And this one really has nowhere to get stuck or anything. It's just one big block. And I don't want to pour him all the way up. I'm going to save that for when I do transfer it.
Ooh, I like that purple.
Look at that. So pretty. Let me move you over there. Okay, are you guys ready to see the, let me get this off. Let me just wipe this down. I don't like to leave my tools
What are you going to do?
unclean. I'm going to take my gloves off, and we're going to show you what they look like brushed on and in the resin. Okay. I wrote on the back of them so I know what I'm talking about here. The first one is Luster Agent. That's the silvery one. So what I did here is I brushed it onto the heart, and then I poured it into the resin on that little flower. So I'm going to keep this set for myself just so I know, because I should have put that flower
under the camera. Oh, there you are.
on here. So that's, here, let me open them just so you know exactly how much it changes. This one didn't change that much. And then, oh, I did these with black. I filled these all with black. I didn't fill them with the color. So that's a good sign that the black doesn't dull them. Okay, second one. Where are these? Golden Olive, which is the one I just did the owl in. That's what it looks like, painted on and filled with black. And then that's the one mixed in to the resin, just the clear resin, obviously. Pretty close. And that is the Golden Olive. Baroque Mauve. This is the one we just did. Look at that. It's so close to the painted on. It's a little, well, it's darker than it is in the bottle, put it that way. Painted and not. That's the Baroque Mauve. Moroccan Rust is this one. And here it is. Painted on and mixed in. Let's see what it looks like in the bottle. Really close. Oh, I keep turning it over. I don't know why I didn't fill them with those colors now that I think about it. I have no clue why I did that. But I see I didn't do it, so I apologize. This is the Russet, which is that other coppery color. And then mixed in and painted on. Let's open it. They're really close, really close. That's the Russet. And then we've got two more. Gold Slip, which is this one.
What the hell's that?
That's mixed in, painted on.
Is epoxy plastic?
Well, it's a form of plastic, I would say.
Okay, because I don't know what that... All right.
And this is the last one, Viridian. Look at that, it's gorgeous. Beautiful color. And here it is in the bottle. It looks a little lighter. Well, not much. They're pretty close to what they are in the bottle. All right, I got something on my hands. Let me wash them, and then I'll get the two things I made the other day, and you can see the other colors in the molds. And then we can wrap this up. I'm gonna spritz these. Get that out. Oh, I gotta give away that conch shell too. Hope you guys like it. Yeah, I'll do it the same way, sure. All right, let's see. We're gonna do the seal first. The seal I did in the luster agent because it was the grayish silver. And here it is. Da 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 da.
Are you announcing King Glitz?
I just put a little hat on her. I painted her face. I put a little flower on her. But see what I'm saying on this mold here? You have to pour that. Otherwise, she would be leaning down when you put her on the table. So that's the one part I wasn't sure about until I unmolded her. But look at the color. That color came out perfect, spectacular, no brush marks, anything. I put a little bow on her little behind. But that is the little seal mold. It's pretty big. She holds 11 ounces. So that's why I chose her for the deep pour. What you think? You like?
I like it. I love it. I want some more of it.
And one more. And the one I chose for, which one was it? Viridian. I chose the Viridian for the owl that I'm getting ready to show you. And
you
that's
didn't start the prize yet, did you?
This one. No, I didn't start the prize yet, guys. Not yet, guys. This is the Viridian. And then I took some paint, acrylic paints in a letter color, and I just went over, painted the beak, the eyes. I did a little bit around the face with some brown. I did the toenails. So that is what the cute little, it's not really little, it's pretty big. It's 10 ounces of resin. And I filled him with the Viridian as well. So that's what it looks like in the resin. So that one will be a different color, and that one will be a different color. So make sure you tune in a couple weeks when I unmold those on camera. Okay, now we can do the last two prizes. We'll do the 1.5 gallon deep pour right now. On your marks, get set, go. Start typing prize. Give it a little while, hun. Give them a chance for the delay. You can type it more than once. You don't have to just do it one time and done. This is for 1.5 gallon deep pour from Rolio. And we want to say thank you to Rolio for sponsoring the video, for sending me everything I needed to do for it, for giving the gifts away. It's been awesome. So much fun. I love doing lives. Okay, you can stop for that one, and we'll do the other one in just a couple minutes. I'm just trying to wipe my hands off here. Here's all these so you can see them. And I will unmold those. There's nothing to see there. You've already seen all those ones. They're exactly the same as the ones I did. But man, do I love these ones. I love these ones that I did that were all marbled. They came out super cool. Are we ready with it yet?
Yeah, I got it ready.
Oh, okay. The 1.5 gallon is going to go to Mary Beth. Congratulations, Mary Beth. You got 1.5 gallons of deep pour. Mary Beth 17. She's in all of my lives and all my videos. Mary Beth, here is my email in case you don't have it. I'm pretty sure you probably do. glitznglittermichelle@gmail.com, but I'm pretty sure you got that. Okay, last thing is this conch shell. So if you missed it and you're coming in late, I fill up a mold with extras and it takes me like 6 months to do. This one didn't take long because this mold isn't that big. So since I filled it up today, normally what I do is I unmold it on a video, I embellish it, do all the stuff, make you enter the giveaway. I'm not doing all that. If you want to take a chance on this one, it's got many layers to it. I don't know what it looks like because I can't.
Like an onion.
I can't flip it over to look at it. I will embellish it somehow, put my own spin on it before I mail it to you, so it will be a surprise what it looks like.
Just that many people can't do it.
If you want it, if you don't want it, please don't type prize. Because if you're just going to toss it because it's a bunch of layers, don't type prize. If you think you might want it, go ahead and start typing prize. You can email me. It's not going to be sent out tomorrow or Monday. I need to finish it, cure it, get it all embellished and whatever. So it'll be maybe 3-4 days before it goes out in the mail. So go ahead and start typing prize. Last one of the night from me. I didn't expect to do that, but that's cool. It doesn't matter. I'm going to give it away anyway. So let's do it that way. Then I'll find another mold and start dripping in another mold for the next set of extras. The last one took me like 6 or 8 months because it was so big. This one wasn't big at all. How we doing?
All right, getting it.
Almost ready. Okay, stop typing prize, guys. He's got it already.
Oh man, now I gotta find it again.
Thanks for sticking in here with me so long, you guys. I'm so glad you didn't drop out. Make me feel like you like listening to my voice all night. Got it?
I hope that's not our kid.
No, I think that's AJ. I think that's this AJ. Tell me if I'm right or wrong, but this might be the AJ 2871 who's making our bubble wands. That would be so cool, AJ. You are the winner. If I'm wrong, let me know I'm wrong, but that could be that person. We thought it was our son for a second. AJ, you won the conch shell. So if you are who I think you are, you've already got my email, but here it is in case you need it. If you're another AJ, glitznglittermichelle@gmail.com. I'm going to flip the phone around and say thank you guys for coming in. I hope you enjoyed it. Did you have fun? Did you like all their colors? Because I absolutely love their colors. I love that you can buy them individually. Here's Mr. Glitz. Let me raise this.
Got a fat cheek. I gotta hide it.
I'm going to try and read any comments if you have any more questions. There really wasn't many questions. Thank you, Rolio, so much, not only for being in here to help me with questions I didn't know, but for sponsoring everything that we did tonight, for sending all the products, for giving me all these packages. I absolutely love your products. Your resin is amazing. I don't have any issues with it. I don't smell anything.
I don't smell
my
anything.
VOC thing did not kick on at all the entire time. You would have heard it in the background because I don't have my microphone on.
I think Rolio said if we got him $500 worth of sales, they were buying us an all-inclusive trip to California.
Oh, really? Denise would like that.
Rolio didn't say
Thank you guys for coming in. I hope you pick up their bundles because you have till March 10th. To use my discount code at a higher rate, and then they're going to drop it back down to the normal rate. So 20% off of all of those bundles. And if you don't want a bundle, just get yourself 1 or 2 colors. Make sure you do that before March 10th. And come back for March 5th because I have a beautiful deep pour, 2 deep pour projects I did that day. And that came out pretty cool. So I was happy with that. We'll have to do that again on another day, another way. Anything to say, Mr. Glitz?
You know, it'd be cool if so many people were ordering tonight, it crashed Rolio's site. Wouldn't that be
Wouldn't
great?
that be funny? Crash their site, you guys.
Crash it. Order them up.
And they're probably like, no, don't
Clear
say
their
that.
warehouse.
Don't say that. So if you can't get onto their site, because it has happened in the past, not Rolio, but it has happened in the past for some things, and just give it a little time and go back in and get what you want. I can't. Somebody just passed said why you're not getting an answer. I'm not quite sure what your question was, but yes, the pastel mica powder set will be back. Oh, they have a pastel mica. They do have a pastel mica powder set. I apologize. I do have that. I don't have the box for it. And all of those pastels are mixed in with all my other mica powders, so I don't remember which ones went in there. I should have done my research and pulled them out. I completely forgot that they had a pastel mica powder set. So they do have that. Look at it on their website. It will tell you which colors are in that box. I can't wait to try these 3 colors that I have never tried. I pulled them out. So we're going to have to do these 3. Parish Nightshade, Nude Peach, and Cantaloupe Orange.
I think Rolio should come to our Christmas party.
I asked them last year, but they have little kids.
Bring the kids.
They didn't want to come to Florida.
We love kids. Don't want to come to Florida. We love
Yes,
kids.
Mary Beth, our wood and resin project is done. It will be on tomorrow. So tomorrow is my Sunday night premiere, but not only is it the premiere where I'm in live chat, not live chat. We collaborated with CCUK, and a wood and resin had to be done in the project. He said that 20 other channels have signed up to do their wood and
Wow.
resin projects. So there's a playlist in my description box tomorrow of all those channels. Everybody is coming out tomorrow. So if you want to check out 20 wood and resin projects, you could do that. Mine's coming out at 6 like normal. I'll be on live chat with you as normal on Sundays.
Vote for Mr. Glitz.
This guy's either usually watching TV or making me dinner on Sunday night. So he's
I
not
make you
always
dinner?
in the live chat, but he better be in there because actually he's the star of the show tomorrow because he did almost all of that project, right?
Yeah, you just did the.
I
telling me what
stirred
to do.
his resin. I did not tell you what to do. I mixed his resin tomorrow. That's basically all I did, but he did all of the design work, all of the woodwork, all of the pouring, everything. I think I only did one top coat for him when he wasn't around.
My hair looks wonderful tonight, they said.
I don't know about that.
Yeah,
He
go
did
back,
get a
go back to
haircut.
something.
All right, guys, I kept you for way longer than I ever expected to. And I think, I thought my hair just went in the resin. I've cut off more hair than I want to talk about.
So, Rolio, thank you so much for all you do.
Yes, thank you, Rolio. Congratulations on the new baby girl. Have fun with her. We don't know her name, but I'm sure she's a cutie.
It's going to be
patootie.
Donna. They're going to name her Donna after Don.
I don't think so. I'm going to get you guys out of here. Make sure you come back to the channel tomorrow, 6 o'clock, so I could chat with all
How
you
about
guys.
Glitzen? After Glitz.
Say goodbye.
She's kicking me to the curb.
Love you guys.
Love you guys. You guys
we'll
are awesome.
see you then. Have a blessed day, everybody. Bye.